So you guys might have noticed the tone sort of shift midway through there. We took a quick break, and because we got the news that we were going to cover this to break up our Raw and Dynamite reviews, that the legend Terry Funk passed away at 79. R.I.P. Terry. You're one of the fucking goats, man, truly. But then Hairline says, look up Bray Wyatt, and Bray Wyatt has also tragically passed away at the age of 36. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk. Bray Wyatt, you know, man, you're 36 years old. That's not much older than I am. And it's just crazy that a lot of people were giving him shit before his death for the wrestling, and we would kind of goof on the Mountain Dew thing. But all that aside, we've also on the show put over, you know, Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, man, fucking Brody Lee, man, R.I.P. And they both just are gone out of nowhere. And it's that Wyatt family that and the Shield and that era that helped get me back into professional wrestling. I had fallen off for a long while, a short while actually, in the scope of my life. But for those years, that handful of years, it was truly that era of Bray and Daniel Bryan, and really Bray, dude. I love him. I love the Wyatt family so dearly. I love Brody Lee, man. God, and this really hit me hard. And Hairline knows we had to take like a solid break there. I had to kind of just pull my shit together because I just couldn't really digest this. So RIP. It's hard, man. Like IRS, he has to like bury his son. Bo Dallas, his brother, is gone. And you know, Bray leaves behind 2 children and a wife. He just had 2 children. Truly tragic. The dirt sheets reported, you know, that Bray, he didn't leave. People said, oh, it's mental anxiety and stuff because of Vince and coming and all that stuff. And I'm sure in our past episodes we had joked about that, or we had brought up the tweets and laughed at or whatever. All joking aside, seriously, we take that very seriously. And Hairline and I both, you know, deal with our own things, man. We're men in this world. Being men in this world is hard enough. And we don't know what happened to Bray. I don't think anyone does. Other people had said he had like a life-threatening illness. And I mean, just like Brody Lee was gone and kept it secret, Bray seemingly did the same. And so truly all of my love and prayers. And whatever you people think of Bray Wyatt or Terry Funk, man, the Funker, please, everyone, offer up your goddamn prayers, your love, your thoughts, your hopes, whatever God you believe in, whatever you do to offer peace and goodwill into the universe, man. Send that energy towards the Rotundas, the Wyndhams, the Funks. And man, just God bless you. And I'm really devastated by this Bray Wyatt thing. And I'm kind of really just rumbling because I don't have like good words to even say. I'm not really thinking that well. Hairline, your thoughts on this. Fucking fucked up, man. Really fucked up, you know. It's really fucked up, man.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
your thoughts, Hairline, your conviction.
So like with death, it's always like they don't want you to like be sad and yada yada, which obviously like
Yeah,
you can't control that.
yeah,
And
man, yeah.
well, you're kind of asking a lot there, but the whole thing about death is like they want you to celebrate moments, So it's like I guess like that's really, like
Yeah,
that's what
you
we can
dude,
do
you know,
here. Like
yeah.
you slightly covered it already. It was all like me and you started talking, and I was all like, "Hey, man, I want you to check out NXT. There's this guy that's like, he's kind of like Charles Manson, and
Dude,
there's
literally, like that's
that's
Hairline
what
got me
got you.
back. We
Yeah,
started talking because we're both into wrestling. And I just so happened to put like WrestleMania 30 or 29. I just like put one on randomly after I hadn't watched wrestling in years. And Hairline, yeah, he told me about Paige and Emma and Bo Dallas and Neville. And he showed me Bray Wyatt and Shield, and
yeah.
that was the shit that got me back into fucking wrestling, man. And Bray Wyatt was such a big dude. I'm such a mark for
That's
the
what convinced
Dorsey
you.
Wyatt family.
Yeah,
Even Braun Strowman, when they added Braun Strowman, such a mark for that. And I just really, man, this is tragic. But you said a really beautiful thing there about, you're right, dude. Bray Oh man, he would not. I'm sure he would want people to celebrate. I'm sure we don't know, obviously, anything that happened, but just like praying for him and his family, and it just, man, hug your loved ones and just, I don't know, bro. That's all I really can say. Sorry, hairline. Any other thoughts you have on that?
Yeah, that's so like Terry Funk too, man. Like fucking so
Yeah,
like
dude.
some positive Terry Funk shit, man. Fucking like I'm not gonna like sit here in front. I'm in my mid 30s, so I'm not gonna be all like, oh Terry Funk and
Yeah,
NWO. Terry Funk versus
yeah,
yada yada in
right.
Japan. Terry Funk in this electric kid. The Terry Funk to me, Chainsaw Charlie, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
There you
I'm an
go.
attitude. You know, I actually that's what I live. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I got into wrestling back around the Hulk Hogan era, and I never stopped. But like, you know, that to me, that's him. And you know, the fucking the New Age Outlaws putting him and fucking Mick
And
Foley in the
Mick
fucking
Foley in a
dumpster.
fucking dumpster match, dude. Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
yeah,
Me too. And I had that on
yeah,
VHS,
man.
and I'm the
Yeah,
exact
yeah,
same
yeah.
as you, but I was a little educated on the Funker because my grandfather put me up on game, and not only that, Terry Funk was the first, like, I had like that rubber action figure of him. You know which ones I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about? Bro, and he
yeah,
had the
yeah,
green chaps on. Bro, that was my first ever. Like, I had like a Hulk Rule shirt and a Funker doll, and that was my fucking guy. So I wasn't like, I'm not gonna front either and be like, oh, I lived through the territory days, but I've gone back and I've watched
yeah.
the shits.
exactly.
And I was an ECW mark for the little, for as young as I was, and I just
Yeah,
lived through that one night stand era where it was like all the nostalgia. I
right.
bought the
I
DVD,
love
the
that
Rise and
match,
Fall, and yeah, like I was all Funker's my guy,
dude.
man. So
When he,
I don't know, dude.
bro, when he comes back out with the iPad, he's got that fucking that 2x4 wrapped up in fucking barbed wire lit on fire, and he's just marching through the crowd, man. Yeah, I don't
Insane.
know, man.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah, man.
embodiment. He was the embodiment of ECW, and I think that eye shit was real too. Like I think they really had to take him out.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
And he came back out. But our deepest condolences to Terry Funk's family, the Funker, and yeah, you know what, Hairline's right, man. Let's celebrate these guys. Let's mourn. Let's mourn. Let's cry. Shed a tear. I don't know. I hope the IWC uses this as a fucking wake up of like, let's just shut the fuck up and be
It
cool
won't.
for a bit, you know? But what do you think? A tribute show on SmackDown, Mark Fantasy Book, because that's what the listeners come to see. Get Eric Redbeard
Yeah.
and fucking Braun and have him do a tag match or something in honor of fucking him.
First
If
off, I
Braun's
can't.
capable, he might be hurt, but I'm just devastated. Yeah, a tribute show on SmackDown, and prayers for his children, man, for real. That's the one that really just fucks me up when I think about it. But let's
Yeah, it
celebrate the
sucks.
life. Yeah, it's really got to me. So I'm gonna read the tough
Well,
part at Triple H.
I'm sorry. I was just real quick. I was just thinking about this off pod. Bray Wyatt made a it was a tweet back then, but now known as a post because now it's X. But formerly a tweet. He was his post he made about the passing of Brody and that. He said, "I always saw us like doing the fucking the little gymnasiums as like the Wyatt family, all old and just fucking this is what we got to do to pay the bills and all this shit." So it's just like it's crazy. I'm never gonna get to do that with you, and like now we won't even get that with Bray. So all right, continue.
So Triple H says at Triple H just received a call from
Ugh.
WWE Hall of Famer Mike Rotunda, who informed us of the tragic news that our WWE family member for life, Wyndham Rotunda, also known as Bray Wyatt, unexpectedly passed earlier today. Our thoughts are with his family, and we ask that everyone respect their privacy at this time.
That's fucked.
Somehow Chris Jericho's trending right now. I don't even I don't know about
I'm sorry, indulge me.
I don't no,
Please.
I'm just not going to. I'm gonna read some
Come on, come on.
I just want to read a
Please.
few tweets from wrestlers
After
who
Bray?
are giving their
After Bray.
condolences here. The realist Swerve Strickland. We need to stop only coming together when we lose someone. That's basically what I just said. At Soraya, I can't believe I'm typing this, but RIP Wyndham. I knew you day one of moving to America. You were the biggest sweetheart and were loved by everyone who met you. I'm in shock, sending all my love to the Rotunda family. Cardona, he'll always be remembered as one of the all-time greats, both in the ring and in the locker room. I'm lucky to have
Facts.
spent time with him in both places. My thoughts are with his family, RIP. Dustin Rhodes, just no fucking words. I love you, Bray. I was like an uncle to them boys. I hate fucking death. Eric Bischoff, thoughts and prayers are with Rotunda's family. Bray Wyatt left us far too soon. Rhea Ripley says loss for words. Uh, Fightful Wrestling posted his last promo and said this hit different now. Yeah, and Big E just saying like, man, the first dude that took me under his wing when I got signed. We spent so much of our adult lives together praying for JoJo. Oh, God. Ugh. Praying for
Yeah, poor
kids.
JoJo, man. Didn't he have a kid with his first baby mama?
Oh, did he? I just thought he had young babies with JoJo. I didn't know he had a previous Big E says, I will miss your laugh and your boyish charm, my friend. Goodbye, Wyndham. Fuck, man.